is Palm Springs Point of View. I'm your host, Conrad Corral. Who's
and
this?
I'm Claudia Reed.
That's right.
I think I am.
We are
but
who we are.
We're so tired we can't remember who we are.
Wow. These past couple of weeks here in the desert have been so busy. And we're going to try to put in some stuff here.
And can I say happy Pride again?
That's right. That's right. We're going to start off, we're going to talk about Pride 2021. We're going to talk about the opening of the new downtown park in Palm Springs. We're going to talk about the Janssen's Art Space.
Janssen Art Space,
You went to see it. And then we're also, of course, have to talk about Martini and Moxie.
Well, of course.
All this coming up in just a moment.
So Conrad, Palm Springs has a brand new downtown park. And I think you were the first to go on opening day,
right? On opening day, October 21st was the opening or the reveal of the park. And there were all kinds of dignitaries who were there to cut the ribbon and talk about how great this location is.
The Sultan of Brunei?
Not that far away. All kinds of folks were there locally, of course. It is a beautiful space.
Yeah.
Now, just in case you don't know, it's located right across the street from the Palm Springs Museum, which is very next to the Maryland statue, all in that little space. Gorgeous, gorgeous spot. It has a beautiful outdoor amphitheater, which of course got a lot of business this week during Pride.
Well, it was all kind of covered over with all the booths and everything.
Yeah. Well, it's there. It's just so gorgeous.
That waterfall and the
waterfall
bubblers
is beautiful. During the daytime, it looks so pretty, and during the nighttime, it takes on a whole different feel with the fog machine and the lights.
Yeah, I really haven't been there at night, except for over Pride, where it was all filled with activities.
And that evening had a ABBA group that was the headliner for the evening, which played some great music, and everybody had a good time. It's downtown in Palm Springs. You cannot miss it.
It was kind of the hub for Pride, especially on opening day. I actually rode my bike from here up just to kind of check everybody out and do a few videos and kind of get in them, and But it is really beautiful. It's a great addition to that area. We've been waiting so many years, and it opens up the entrance to the museum more.
Right. It's all right there. It's a great spot. You definitely got to go check it out next time you're here in the desert. And of course, speaking of Pride, we ran into each other at Pride.
We did, of course. And
I think I saw you on Sunday, and you were there with Kelly, who was doing DJ
Mod Girl. She was spinning away, and you set up you managed that whole area.
Correct. I was in charge of the street performers.
Right.
There were 4 different stages, 4 different spaces for the street performers, and I think there were 20-some performers that came and went out of different spots. Mm-hmm. Kelly definitely had a great spot there with her DJ space, a great space to be
Mod
at.
Girl.
We had face painters, and we had balloon twisters, and we had live music, and we had chalk artists, and we had artists. It was just a blast. All that
but
inside
there was a margarita
Pride.
Stand.
That was the other place. You always have to stop by the margarita stand. There were also
They were strong, very strong.
There were also a lot of great performances. Jody Watley was there on Friday.
Oh, I didn't see her.
Yeah, what was the name of the group?
Well, Third Eye Blind.
Third Eye Blind was on Saturday.
Excellent. Check this out.
Yeah, they were definitely terrific. And then on Saturday night was Flock of Seagulls. Remember them from the 80s?
They only had one big hit, right? I Ran?
Well, they actually have I'm gonna point because I had to go check it out. I Ran So Far is the big one.
So far.
Everyone knows.
Is that what it is?
That's it. Everyone will know that one. They also had Space Age Love, Telecommunication, and The More You Like, The More You Love. All of these are songs.
All I know is downtown was like, whoa, power, all power. Everybody was out, and the lasers. Who actually designed the laser show? It's a woman artist. We'll find out. We'll let you know.
It was
just beautiful. If you just sat out and you were dining, and maybe you're catching some music, they shot all the way down Palm Canyon. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. And I think it's because we have such major sponsors this year. Budweiser, F&, Vodka. Yeah. I mean, the soundstage was like being on one of the smaller stages at Coachella. It was so professional. Absolutely, right? Impressive.
And there was just so many people and so many different outfits and children and adults, and it was just everybody was having a good time.
And what about the parade?
And the parade, well, that's always, there were some great folks in the parade that
I had to park like 25 blocks away just to get there. But met lots of new friends.
That's right. So it's always a blast.
Super fun. And we have Nancy Worthington, who our good friend, and we have covered her before, the interactive social commentary sculpturist, was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award.
It was a blast. Next year, Pride. We'll see you there. Along with all that stuff that we saw this weekend, there was a great art exhibit at the Janssen Art Space. You went to that. Tell me all about it.
Oh, Ignite at Janssen Art Space was amazing. It's all celebrating gay LGBTQ 2021. Opening night was Friday night, and as Steve Janssen, the owner, artist extraordinaire, and amazing curator, quoted, he calls it a collaborative event bound to spark acceptance, diversity, equality, and self-discovery and sexuality.
I'm there.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. And we actually met and chatted with the featured artist, Gareth Gooch, and his creation. He's a photographer, amazing photographer. He's featured in the window. Juanita Moore, Lady Liberty, and he has a lot to say about her.
You cannot miss that picture.
No, so let's just have a look.
Well, hello.
Gooch, hello. Happy Pride, Palm Springs Pride. We're at Janssen Art Space with the excellent, I call you an artistic photographer, Gooch. And this is your work, and you're taking off today, and
yes.
Tell us about your piece.
Okay,
Who is that?
This piece is of an amazing San Francisco drag queen called, her name is Juanita Moore, and she has been at the forefront of drag for nearly 35 years, I would say. I don't want to give away her age because she's ageless and always fucking amazing. So I just swore, sorry, cut that out. So this photo was taken at her Pride party. She's been throwing her Pride parties for, I don't know, 15 years in San Francisco. And every year is a different theme. And all the money after expenses and making sure everybody's paid, including herself, are given away to philanthropic groups. So a lot of young queer, LGBT, AIDS charities are funded with often up to 70, 80,000. This year, from her Pride party, she gave away over $120,000 to the most amazing needy charities. So this actual photo was from her party and a few months before the party.
Nice.
Gilbert Baker, who are so grateful that I got to meet Gilbert. He was an amazing man, such a force of life, force of art. And sadly, we had lost Gilbert a few months before, and the theme of the party changed. I think there was another theme planned, and because of the honor towards Gilbert, they switched it to honoring Gilbert and the rainbow flag. So that's why it's like an explosion of rainbow flag. Juanita's dress is made by her mother, who is David Glamour, who is the most incredible designer, clothes designer. So David makes all of Juanita's clothes. And then while
you said something like, "Give me liberty," or just show me Miss Liberty.
Yeah. Well, we were just chatting, and Juanita was actually sitting when I came up with the idea of this. I see you as Lady Liberty, and within 2 seconds we produced this.
Welcome to Palm Springs, and thank you for bringing your pride to our city.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can find me at www.photosbygooch.com. Gooch. Thank you.
So Gareth Gooch, what an interesting guy, and that work that he does of photography, those colors are amazing.
Oh yeah, he truly is amazing. He has a lot to say about, how Pride actually started in San Francisco too. He's very, very involved in the community. And it was a great addition to all the local artists that show at Steve Janssen's, many of whom we know very well, and it's worth checking out the gallery. And Conrad, how excited are we about our next Rat Pack Martinis and Moxie
Martinis
party?
and Moxie, it's coming up.
November 19th.
That's right.
At the Cultural Center, and we're going to be singing the tunes, piano bar to Frank, and music from Guys and Dolls.
That's right, and hors d'oeuvres. There's going to be more
open
gambling
bar
tables.
If you so should choose.
That's right. You and I, of course, have a great little before the movie bits of facts and information about the film we're going to be talking about.
Very, very special guest, Brian Ellis.
2 people.
Maitre d' extraordinaire at Melvin's for 42 years.
Who has
many stories.
That's
the backstories about Frank and the Rat Pack. And Leo Zahn.
Leo Zahn, who's the director of Sinatra in Palm Springs.
Oh, it's going to be so fun.
He will be there to tell us about what he learned when he was making the movie and stories that he heard about also. It's going to be a blast.
Party, party, party. Both in the rotunda upstairs, 3 bars, 4 gaming tables. Sinatra and Sam.
Martinis and Moxie, we will see you there.
Martinis and Moxie.
November 19th.
Get your tickets.
The Biltmore Hotel wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
But wait, you don't need a grant to attend the next Martinis and Moxie event on November 19th.
All you need is a love of Frank Sinatra, because we're going to be singing and playing his tunes, screening one of his movies, talking to his friends, and sipping on Frank's favorite cocktails.
And don't forget, we're gonna be gambling.
So you're gonna need a little bit of luck. Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with.
Luck be a lady tonight.